Hello and welcome to Best Big Rig RVing. My name is Jerry and this is my lovely wife Sue, my co-pilot and my navigator. We're excited to be making videos about big rig traveling. We want to make your traveling easier for you. We are retired and are fortunate and able enough to travel the summer months. We spend a lot of time planning and we want to share with you our ideas and experiences for successful big rig RVing. Our rig is 75 feet long. It's a 45-foot bus and a 30-foot trailer. We are also 12 foot 8 inches in height. Boy, we take up a lot of room. One thing we're always looking for are paved interior roads and sites in the resorts because we hate dust and gravel roads. Being able to maneuver safely in the resort is very important. Upon arrival at the resort, I always ask if we can do a walkthrough to go to my site. I want to check that route and make sure that I can get around the corners and watch for any low limbs and make sure that the site is suitable for us to be on. Okay, now before you take off, there are some basic things you need to keep in mind. Check your tire pressures. Check the engine and generator for oil and antifreeze levels. Check all hoses on the engine and generators. I highly suggest that you carry a spare set of belts and fuel filters for both. If you're out in the boonies someplace and you have a problem, there's going to be no one around to help you.
Jerry spends many hours in planning our trips and searching out resorts. Many hours. We will show you the amenities of each resort we visit. There are several things to consider when you start booking your trip. We suggest that you make reservations as far in advance as possible. Many resorts fill up early. It's good to check for weekly and monthly rates. You often get a price break. GPS is one of the best inventions since sliced bread, but sometimes the GPS will not give accurate directions to the resort. I always have a map in hand while traveling to double check the route. Always confirm with the office that the GPS will be accurate, directing you to the resort. Sometimes you can't depend on only the GPS. I remember the time we were going down the road and all of a sudden it said, make a legal U-turn. What? With a 75-foot rig? When booking your site, be sure it's long enough to accommodate your rig. If the resort does not allow the trailer to remain hooked up to your RV, you may have to put it in their storage lot. Some other important things to look for: do they have cable TV, Wi-Fi, 50 amp service, and be sure your site has no tree obstruction for satellite. It's important for us to have a clean rig, especially for this guy. Ask the office if you're allowed to wash on site. There may be a nominal fee for extra water usage. If they don't allow you to wash, they may recommend a company that comes to the resort.
While at the resort, it's good to have information in case of an emergency. Where is the nearest hospital? And what county are you in? If there's an emergency, the weather radios and the TVs always tell you about the county and not the city. If you need to seek shelter in the resort, ask the office which building is best, if any. With each resort we visit, we address all these concerns and give you the information. We will also include golf courses, motorcycle riding, restaurants, sightseeing, shopping, hiking, and lakes, etc., so on, and everything in between.
Thanks for watching Best Big Rig RVing. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for our reviews and tips of RV resorts throughout the U.S. Let's go have some fun.